Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
You know, Alana, it was really nice to see the sun again today, wasn't it?
It was nice. I feel like stick around, old friend. Get some warmth out of it. But no, we're actually running below average today, Brian. Live view from our ABC4 camera at Ensign Peak. It's cooler because of the cold front that came through, and you see those high, thin cirrus clouds that are out there. Pretty shot of the city. We had thunderstorms and showers this time yesterday. We're heading into May Day. Can you believe it's the end of April? It snuck up on me so quickly. As we look back at the month, we were above average when it comes to average temperature, 54.2 degrees for Salt Lake City. Below average when it comes to precipitation. So usually April's one of our wet months, but we only came in over 1.5 inches when it comes to precipitation. And snowfall typically averages 2.9 inches, but we didn't even crack 1 inch. That spring snow really stayed in the mountains, likely tied to the warmer temperatures in the valleys, but we did pick up some moisture. Our precipitation calendar really shows that our late month storm, that was that Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday, really helped us out, where we picked up a bulk of that wet weather with soggy conditions at the end of last week. That helped us out, and we needed the moisture because overall, very, very spread out when it came to measurable moisture, the 6th, the 15th, and the beginning of the month. So we put some into our bank there. A drier month, though, overall. Live view from St. George, clear skies out there. Washington County looking pretty. Temperatures hit average and then jumped above it today in the south as anticipated. Cooler air from the cold front yesterday didn't move as far south as St. George. That front stalled in south central Utah. Clouds on the move this afternoon and evening over towards the basin, the Uintas, and some clouds streaming through northern and central Utah, but we're drier today. 50s and 60s right now out there, 57 in Ogden, 62 in Provo, upper 50s for the Wasatch Back, 61 in Salt Lake, average is 66 for this time of year, so we're cooler as a result of that front. 70s in eastern Utah, a slew of 70s throughout south central Utah, and 83 right now in St. George. The 24-hour temperature change tells the story just by looking at it real quickly. You can tell where that front stalled because that's where we allowed cooler air to seep in, and we're seeing our biggest temperature change from 24 hours ago. 7 degrees cooler in Salt Lake, 15 in Wendover, 10 in Logan. But as you look towards southeastern and south central Utah, you see the warmth. Those are areas where cool air did not seep in because the cold front didn't make it there. 60s turning into 50s, partly cloudy skies with dry conditions for the rest of the evening for your Tuesday. A secondary cold front moves through late tonight and into Wednesday. And that actually allows for a secondary shot of cooler air. It's a mostly dry front, but you can't rule out maybe a stray shower, especially tied to the higher terrain. As we get through our Wednesday, you notice, a little bit of moisture streaming through central and eastern Utah for the afternoon associated with that secondary front. But overall, expecting cooler conditions with below average temperatures. As we head into the midweek, another system comes on through late week. High pressure takes over for Thursday, but here we go into Friday with the potential for a few more showers for the north, staying dry in the south. With our secondary cold front, here comes that shot of colder air. So Wednesday night into Thursday, a portion of Box Elder County and Utah Valley have a brand new freeze watch. Temperatures hitting freezing, maybe getting down to the upper 20s for these areas. We mention it because maybe you planted. I like to wait until Mother's Day, but I understand that warm streak maybe prompted you to put down some sensitive vegetation, cover it in those areas because it's going to get cold. Here comes that Friday system swooping in. It's going to move. High pressure takes over for a brief period, but by late Sunday and into Monday, we could see another storm rolling in, bringing wet weather potential. So an unsettled pattern, keeping things interesting. 50s for tomorrow, below average. Ooh, that's going to feel chilly. 10 degrees below the seasonal norm. 60s and 70s in eastern Utah, 81 in St. George, so a few degrees cooler down south. We stay dry. Coolest day in Washington County will be the upper 70s on, what is that? Thursday, going to be great. I'd say that was cool, but in like a, that's so cool. Not like cool weather-wise. As you check the Wasatch Front, 50s for a few days, and then we hit our 60s. We warm up for Saturday, pick day of the week, wet weather early next week. A little bit of a spring roller coaster ride, but hey, hello, May. We're ready for it.
That's Utah, right?
That is Utah.
Up and down we go.